What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to TWR. My name is Tavian. This is my world of reptiles, and I hope you are all doing awesome and taking care of yourselves. I am just hanging out with Araya here today. I've just been spending the last week kind of in a funk, so I've just been kind of trying to catch up and doing a bunch of cleaning and stuff today. Just kind of doing some reorganizing and all the good stuff there, and just generally getting some hangout time with my animals, like I'm doing with Araya, and just observing my animals, just kind of how I'm looking at Luna, looking really, really beautiful. Sometimes I can just sit here and I can just look at her and watch her for just a long time, just in like an hour, 2 hours, just checking her out up here, just looking really magnificent. Y'all remember those lines I was telling you about on the Zen habitat? Anyway, so yeah, that's Luna over there, just looking absolutely magnificent. I love seeing her posted. I love to see how active she is in this enclosure and how much of the space she utilizes. She often spends a lot of her time actually posted up back there in the back of the enclosure like she is. Every once in a while, I can catch her on this stick coming out this way here. Most of the time, she is posted up back there. And if she's not up there, then she kind of does her best interpretation of a cinnamon roll down there on the ground, hanging out. You might have seen her like that in some of the lives that she was featured in. But most of the time, she is up here and she is posted, and she looks absolutely magnificent. She just looks like a straight up queen when she's up here, and I love watching her just post up and do what she does. She hardly even uses her hide anymore. I'm contemplating taking it out. I know that sometimes the bigger snakes they get, the less they even care to use their hide. Maybe she's feeling a lot more confident in this enclosure. So I might end up taking it out in that water dish and replacing it with like a corner dish that will just kind of sit in that corner, but also opens up a lot more space onto the ground as well. I'm still wanting to do a lot more with this enclosure. I want to get some moss and stuff to just kind of fill in the ground and make it look a little more naturalistic down there. Figure out some moss, some way of hanging up something along the back and sides, just to kind of just not fully cover those backs, but just kind of make it feel more like woodsy and natural and like enclosed. So that's Luna there, looking really, really good, and her little Zen habitat enclosure looking absolutely amazing as always. All right, what else have I done today? Oh yeah, I redid Juicy's stuff. It was looking pretty dirty. He has suddenly decided that he doesn't want to poop in his water dish anymore, so he's actually been pooping on the paper towels, thus forcing me to do a lot more maintenance, which is fine. Yeah, so that's something I had to do today. Just kind of take everything out, get some fresh towels down, and get him taken care of. Now, we may be getting to a point of actually officializing Juicy being here in a more permanent situation. I think my boss is trying to make contact with his previous owners to find out whether they actually still wanted to take him, or if they wanted to actually just relinquish care of him to us, therefore to me, because he's already been here with us for at least a couple of months, like several months now, and he wasn't that many months old when we first got him, so we've probably had him half, if not most, of his life. And so I think she's finally going to reach out and just be like, 'cause we haven't heard from her or anything, to find out, like, what's up, like, I'm willing to take this animal as my own, but we need to know that that's something that they want to do for sure. And if not, then like, what is their plan? Because he's been with me for a while now, and he was at the store for a long while before he came to me. So but hopefully here in the next couple of days, his adoption to me will be officially final, and he will just become a permanent member of our household. And when he does, I will officially be getting him into something much bigger. I've already been eyeballing the item that I want to get him in. We got some new enclosures in the store, and I'm thinking that it would make a really great space for him at this current size that he's in. So, but I'll do a review on those another time. But yeah, that is Juicy, his fresh enclosure, new fresh paper towels, and doing really good, looking really good, getting super healthy. Oh, also, as he's gotten bigger, I've noticed that a lot of the issues that his mouth, the little jutting, like how his jaw was like hardcore sticking out when he first got here, has like, the bigger he's gotten, the more his mouth has gotten bigger, his head's gotten bigger. It really feels like that's even tucking in a little bit better. Like, it's definitely not out. It's obviously not affecting his ability to eat. And so I think with just the bigger he gets, the less that will be just like noticeable. And I think it'll just get a little bit better with time, and with some size and with age. So I think I'm really happy to see how well that's really doing. His mouth is just looking almost normal. I don't ever fully be completely normal, but I think it's definitely getting better with size. He in general is just getting better with size. He looks so healthy, so good. His legs will always be a little wonky, but they are also themselves looking really great. He's just getting a lot of really great coloration in him, and he's just looking magnificent. So, anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a look update on him and let y'all know that he is likely going to be a permanent member of our family soon, and be getting an upgrade. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and just let him chill out for the day. Sorry, I got all up in your space, Juicy Juice. All right, and got Araya trying to escape. All right. Hello, 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 Araya. Hello, hello. So that was that. I did some stuff with Juicy. I also did a little bit of work on Mango's space here. Just kind of straighten it out a bit and just kind of reorganize things just a little bit. It's nothing super crazy. There's some veggies in there which she's already got scattered all around. But yeah, she's doing really good over there as well. Liking her space. She's been very active again. I did get her an extra light put in as well. I put in a second solar sunlight or whatever those mercury bulbs are called. And so she's got two of those, one just a little bit higher than the other. And like plenty like so where you can see that one it kind of hangs over the board there, the other one kind of does it so that can reach a little bit further down to the ground. But yeah, she's got a pretty good coverage of light and heat there, and ever since I put that in there, she's become a lot more active as well. She seems to be moving around a lot more, seems to be eating a lot more. I definitely gotta take some cleaner to that board and get some of that old poop off there. Well, that's wiped off, but not fully gone. So just got to do a proper deep clean on that. But yeah, so that is Mango's area here, and he's doing great over there chilling. So yeah. All right. So and I think I've only done one other thing. I still got a number of things I need to do today, but one other thing I did get around to today was Tadashi's enclosure as well. Just kind of reorganize some of his rocks and stuff, realizing that maybe one didn't need to be quite so high, so I utilized the other ones to kind of try to make some extra little hides around the sides and the back there, which he definitely has utilized that one over there in the corner. I also threw in just kind of his viney stick that was inside of Rogue's enclosure in there as well, just to see if he utilizes it and climbs on it, and may or may not, but we'll see. Got a proper water dish in there. I don't think he'll use it from what I say. They don't usually drink, but I just say I'm going to provide it anyway. He's not seeming to be not healthy without it. He's been getting a lot of his moisture from his veggies and his grains, so he seems to be good on that front. But I just want to put it in there anyway, as well as this little kind of little tree stump thing for putting his grains in when I do put them in, rather than having that weird cardboard box in there. That it was working fine, but just kind of threw off the whole thing of everything, the whole rhythm of the whole thing. So yeah, just kind of reorganized things. Got a couple more extra little hides back there. We'll see how much of those he utilizes. I'll be interested in see just how much he enjoys this new setup. He definitely seems to be very active. He's moving around a lot. Definitely doing a lot of exploring. Just trying to checking things out. Still checking to see if there's weak points in this invisible barrier that's stopping him from getting out. But yeah, he seems to be doing really, really good. Is looking super, super healthy, and yeah, so I redid his enclosure, and that is looking awesome as well. And so yeah, I think that's pretty much it for us today. I think me and Araya are going to spend the rest of our day just kind of chilling and relaxing. There might be a few other things I get to before I end it for the weekend. Just stuff that really does need to be gotten to. But yeah, so you all take care of yourselves. Love yourselves, love your loved ones, love your reptiles, and you all keep spreading those herbs.